like the pros, sound like the pros. Uh, the thing is, you have to listen to what they're doing, and the other thing is, learning the theory behind the madness. For some musicians out there, as beginner musicians, y'all may have what we call perfect pitch, and I always use this analogy. What do that even mean? But yeah, perfect pitch. People use that thought, perfect pitch. I just think that this is my illustration to that and my mindset. It's like let me put it this way. I just hear people say they have perfect pitch. That's what I hear people say. Um, so I'm probably not gonna really fully bark down that road, but I'm not saying I doubt that people who say they have perfect pitch, because the same people who I believe that they should have perfect pitch, they actually should be able to play what they hear, besides what they may do to make things sound different, if that makes any sense to my beginner musicians. So let me put it this way. I said I really want to bark down that road, but so my honey asked me this question. She asks me this question every so and now of then. And she asked me this question, and here it went. She said, "Babe, um, I don't understand how come I hear musicians play a song and or whatever the song may be." And she said, "I don't understand why the musician doesn't play the song." All right. So I just want to let that sit there for a minute. And so then my answer was, and I gave maybe one or two or three answers, and my answers is this: a musician who said he or she plays by ear, and they say that they have perfect pitch. I almost don't believe that per se, but I'm going to say it this way. If a person say they can play by ear, that simply means they can play what they hear. Literally, all right, to the T. They don't if, ands, or buts about it. The minute they hear a chord being applied, bam, they're playing that move. No doubt. Not everybody has that talent. Not everybody has that type of gift. So my answer to that was, we listen to, when I say the word we, we listen to about 5 different musicians who played one song in all five different in all 5 different ways. Let me say that again. We listened to 5 different musicians. All right. Now y'all know that was me. That was me who had to, show her, because she couldn't understand why can't musicians just play the song based upon what the album is doing. And so my answer to that was, not everybody can play the song, and not everybody has perfect pitch. Some of the people who I believe that who say they got perfect pitch, they don't got it. Because if they did, they would definitely play the song exactly how it went. But not everybody has perfect pitch. So she asked me, well, I don't understand, because every time when I hear musicians, we don't call them names, because I'm definitely not going to do it on social media. But it could be our favorite musicians. It could be the top-notch musicians. But there was 5 top-notch musicians who played this one song. This one, y'all, one. And they all played it 5 different ways. Okay, out of the 5 musicians who played that one song, only one guy out of the 5 played the song to the exactly like he heard it, whether the guy was on the organ or whether the guy is on the keyboard. Played the song exactly how it go. So she asked me this question: how come that these guys who say they have perfect pitch, they can be our, yes, y'all, musicians, they can be our favorite musicians. Why don't they play the song the way the song is supposed to be played? So here's my answer. It's simple. It's either one, they can't do it, or it's either two, they take the excuse to say, hey, I don't want to sound like the guy on the album. No, for real. For real, for reals. I always sound like this other musician. For real, for reals. Now, listen, y'all. I tell people this in my job. Either you can do the job or you can't do it. Which one is it? It's either you can do it or you can't do the job. If you can't do the job after being trained, you need to go find something else that you can do right. All right? If you can't do the job. Now, I'm not saying I got perfect pitch. Now, this is what I'm about to drive to. I'm saying there's some cases where you have cats out there, musicians out there, that can play the move or some of the moves or none of the moves. But this is say, for example, I use this analogy. When I was growing up, my mom put the little things on my arm, on the elbow and on the kneecap, and put the helmet on. All right. And I was trying to learn how to ride a bike. So you put the training wheels on both sides, left to right. Okay, cool. And she was like, son, and my dad and my sister, they all used to watch me when I was a little boy. And, okay, come on, you can do this, you can do this. And the bike is weeble wobble. I'm just using it as an example. So you're going to weeble wobble on the keys. And you fall. And you just fail. I failed this whole, I can't play the keyboard, right? I failed. I failed miserably. So I look at it like this. Training wheel. So I'm riding and it's wobbling back and forth right as I'm riding. So one day, mom's was like, or I think it was me or my mom or dad, said, hey, take one off. Take one of the wheels off on either side. Doesn't matter, left or right. Right? Now, I know it's going to be weeble wobble when I was riding it with training wheels on there. Now I see they're trying to trick me and say, hey, listen, you going home, learn how to ride this bike, son, okay? We got you. We got you. We ain't going to let you fall. We got you. All right, we ain't going to let you fall. We got you, right? Take one wheel off. I still got the pads on these, whatever the hell. I'm riding. But guess what side I'm leaning on? The left side or the right side, they got that training wheels on. Yeah, I'm right. I got this. But mom and dad's like, no, son, no. Get your balance. Learn your balance, doc. Come on, boy. Learn your balance. Where am I going with this? Learn your balance. Learn to balance this. Learn to balance it, son. Come on, son. You can do this. Come on, son. See, look, you can do it. Okay, maybe I might fall. So, I'm riding. Okay, the mom and dad are like, come on, lean a little bit over this way. Of course, they bringing the bike to the middle. I'm riding. And then, okay, see, they let go. Oh, see, you got it. I fall over because, why? The other side didn't have the training wheel, so I fall over. They say they got me. Well, yeah, they're scooping me up off the floor, off the ground, right? Get back on the bike, and I'm crying. It's all gonna be all right. You tough. You a tough dude. You come on now. What's my point? Over a period of time, right, you start learning the balance. Eventually, I started to look like I was learning the balance. And eventually, they took the other training wheel off, left or right side, whatever. And eventually, I'm riding the bike and I'm not falling that much. I might kind of fall off a little bit because I think I got it, that I can turn left real good. Boom, I think I got it because I could turn right real good and lose traction and fall off. And guess what? We fall down and we get back up. So we get back up. Right? So yeah. So all I'm saying is I have reason to believe, the way I look at it is, if you was trained to do something, you will always remember. Now, here's my point. I haven't been on a bike in I don't know how long, and I'm almost 100 years old. I'm halfway to 100 years old. I'm a 30% to 100 years old, right? I ain't been on the bike for a bit. Will I still know how to ride a bike? I would say yes. I'm confident in my mind that I can do it, right? But I'm not sure until I get on it. But I will always remember, learn the balance, Doc. Get the feet on the pedals, learn the balance, right? That's my point. So, learning how to play the keyboard is the same thing. You got to learn the balance. And what happens is you remember stuff. You remember when it was rough in the beginning, and then things got better over time, and then you became great at whatever it is that you are doing. And that's what beginner musicians do. Start out. You start out like you sound like trash. Until somebody say, man, learn this tritone move. Look at that. Now in the beginning, probably when I started it, you timid at first, You start out a little timid, terrified, scared a little bit. Because you're getting familiarized with the situation. And your mind starts saying, oh, And then you start applying speed over time, because they say repetition is the man's best friend. So you repeat the same thing over the scale. You're repeating the same thing over again. What happens is this auto muscle memory in the fingers, in your mind, in your eyesight, right, in your ears. And then it becomes a no-brainer. They say, we call it as a no-brainer. Because the fingers will remember however you practice it or however you did it. Your mind will remember it. Your eyesight will remember it. So now I've learned scales, some tritones, and a chord. Inversion. I'm getting bold now. I'm getting bold. I'm learning inversion again. I'm getting a little bold with it. I'm getting a little bold with it. I'm getting a little bold with it. Confidence, right? Your confidence starts to build. Woo! Woo! Get confidence, right? And then your confidence starts to build. Now, I'm not saying that musicians say they have perfect pitch or not. I'm not really saying that. I'm just saying, for me, it would be considered as not perfect pitch, but perfect memory. A flat, B flat, D flat. So if I know my vocal tone is C, right? C. So I know my vocal tone is the key of C, right? Now, people might say they have perfect pitch, right? Now, you're probably trying to figure out where I'm going with this. There's some people say they have perfect pitch, but I'm almost about to say there's no way somebody can have perfect pitch without even being taught what the note is. The key of C. And I just did an octave lower. Hop, C. C, and I heard that. And I know my vocal tone is C, C. And I can't reach that. C. And I can't really reach that. But even if I heard the note on the keyboard played, that's octave lower, I can't reach that. I can't reach it. But if I hear the note, see, even though I heard that note up there, that doesn't necessarily mean I have perfect pitch. I'm going off of slight perfect memory. I can't reach the tone, but I can hear the octave lower of that, or maybe 2 octave lower. And that was what I could reach. Doesn't necessarily mean I have perfect pitch. It just means that, hey, I just taught myself C. And I will always remember that note, C. Now, if I teach myself, okay, I know the letter C, and I hear that tone in my ear. The letter C, can I get a witness? Then I can transpose that up to the next key or back or whatever direction I want to go. Can I get a witness? Now I want to take you to the key of D flat. See, I can take you to D flat. Even if I heard that tone, see, I heard it. So I heard that tone. Now the other one, that was A flat. But you notice I corrected it. So yes, you can teach yourself to have perfect pitch or perfect memory. Okay, all right, let me leave that alone. Somebody might argue and say, no, man, I got perfect pitch. I can prove it I got perfect pitch. I almost can't believe that in one sense, because it's like if I come out born and somebody hit a note and say, hey, what's this note? I don't know what that note is. I hear it. I just hear the tone. Right? I hear the tone, but I can't reach it, so I'll go to the next octave lower. If I can't get to this one, I'll reach that one. I heard that, but I can't reach it unless I falset it. I can't reach it almost, right? So, but I hear the tone. That means my ears hear either the octave here or the next octave lower. And if I hear this tone here, and just say hypothetically, I can't reach that tone, I can reach the next tone up. Y'all follow me? And this was the next one. I can't reach it, but I hear it in my head. All right, or the lower. I hear that one. Even though that was the lowest tone, I just could not reach it. Right? That doesn't necessarily mean that I know what the tone key it is. I just can hear the tone and I can find it. That's another way for new beginner musicians or even singers, by the way. This is a way that you can find out if you are deaf tone. Yeah, y'all heard that word deaf tone? You put the back in the day, my mom used to think that I had a problem hearing. She used to think, hey, boy, you got a problem hearing, because she'd be telling me something and I don't respond to it, and she used to think that I had a problem in hearing. Boy, you hard-headed or something, or you just deaf, or something wrong with your ears. Then she took me to the doctor a few times, and the doctor would be like, yo, your son ain't deaf. he just not responding. They might use a different term on that, but y'all catch what I mean. He just ignoring you. He hear you. He hear every word you saying. He ain't deaf. And they put you on that little machine, put the headphones on your ears, and they'll pull these little tunes out. Y'all know how I go. But anyway, You be doing this. And I'll be like, yeah. Yes, I hear that. And they be testing you. I was a little kid then, right? And I was able to find those tones, and they was testing to see if something was wrong with my ear. And there's nothing was wrong with my ear. Okay. For some of y'all who got children's, babies, children, and you be talking to them, 9 out of 10, they're not deaf or deaf tone. They are just ignoring you. You are annoying. Your children's, your children are just straight up ignoring you because you getting on their nerves. So let's get back to this play or learn how to play like the pros or sound like the pros. It's just getting familiar with the moves that are being applied. If I get familiar with the tritones in all 12 keys, it's really technically 6, technically, but because it's doing inversions. Because we're doing inversion. Because you're doing inversions. Technically. I said technically by default, it's just really 6 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you learn all your 6 tritones and all 6 keys, it's technically 6 keys. But however, like I said, you're just transposing. And you're done. Technically. All right, but we might use the word, learn them in all 12 keys. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's the same note as here. Or if you want to start here, you start there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Backwards, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay. So you get the point. So sometimes, in some cases, we might have what we call, I have slight perfect memory. And I call it the slight perfect memory. Meaning that if I had learned learned some chords, let me use that word. I've learned a chord, or 2 or 3, whatever. A flat, C minor, E flat, G minor, B flat. I've learned some chords, right? So A flat, C minor, E flat, G minor, B flat. And I just repeat that process. A flat, C minor, E flat, G minor, B flat, And the reason why I do that is because I can see how these chords is going to connect to some stuff that we're about to go listen to. Now this turns into an A flat major 7. By default, muscle memory. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, third inversion. And then if I pick up root again, first inversion, second inversion. If I practice it by default, I'm going to memorize it and keep on going until the ears is familiar with it and the fingers are familiar with the move. That's what ends up happening. Muscle memory will kick in, and you will forever remember certain specific chords if you were to practice them over again. Like my honey used to tell me when I'm on the organ, I practice on something, and I'll be in there doing this. On the organ. And she'll be like sleeping, taking a nap or whatever. And later on I don't know how we get into a little conversation, but she'd be like, All I can hear you doing is ba da 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 ba 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 da da ba. Why you keep doing that? Or you know what I'm saying? So over a period of time, muscle memory kicks in because you're repeating the same thing over again. That's why I say repetition is the man's best friend. So I wasn't gonna get into the big major argument over the fact that there's some people who say they have perfect pitch, but as I said earlier, there are 5 different musicians who played this one song, just one, and they all played it in 5 different directions. Out of the 5 guys in that, only one guy played the song at exactly how the song goes. I promise you. And I was like, not too many people can do that. So here's my point. I asked my music teacher that I had, or instructor, and I said, hey, I got a question, because my honey asked me this question. I've always had this question, but I always had an answer to it already, but I wanted to see what the answer will be from another person's perspective. And he said the same thing. He says either 1 or 2 things or 3 things is happening. It's either the musicians do not have perfect pitch, because if they did, they would actually play exactly like the song was supposed to be done. Now, later on, the musician can decide later on to go ahead, whether he's professional or not. Yeah. Our favorites later on, and develop his own approach. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, his own approach, right? So either the musician can do it or not. That's the answer to that. So y'all hear a musician who's your favorite musician and they blazing a song, but you listen to the CD and you're like, man, but that song don't go like that. That's not how the way that song was supposed to be. The artist or who are the musician who played that song in that album, on that album, that's not what he played. Michael Rayleigh played that like that. Jake. All right. Listen, YouTube, this is learning purposes only. Fair game. Or fair game. All right. All right. Either you can do it or you can't. I said not everybody has the talent to do it. Now, remember I told y'all, I don't have perfect pitch. But what I do have is slight perfect memory. So if I know some chords, I know that that's an E flat. That's an E flat major chord, y'all. Come on now. Come on with me now. That's the 7. All right. If I know my scale in E flat, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And technically back to your 1, right? All right, y'all hear what I'm saying? Now, listen to what I'm about to catch y'all on. I'm about to peep y'all to the game here, right? Either the musician can do it or not. Or can he or she get close to the person who did the music on the album? There's some people can do it, and there's some folk who just can't do it. And out of the 5 musicians, out of the 5 top musicians that are my favorite that I picked, I said, I'm gonna ask them, can they do this one song and see what response I would get. And the response I got out of it, or the results of it, was the 4 played it in their own way. They might have had some few chords along the way, how the song went. Y'all know there's a saying that, when you listen to a song, you want to, okay, listen to the skeleton of the song. Okay, let me go back to this other one. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to listen to this thing here. Either I'm going to play it close to it or not. But I have to know some chords. I hear that again. Okay, I got that. That was simple. Because notes are just notes. Okay. All right. So now I'm counting chords in my mind. I'm saying, can I figure this out or not? That intro is kind of long, but I got that beginning. Now it's the next chord. I'm listening to the tone in my ear. Remember, this is the trick to the madness. No, okay, it's really not. I told y'all what it was, and probably y'all. I know y'all beginner musicians. I know y'all peeped the game to it. I'm gonna do it again. A flat is related to C minor, right? C minor is related to E flat. E flat is related to G minor. G minor is related to B flat. Now, after that, I start thinking about the sus2. Y'all hear that note? Okay. And then I could do the secret sauce chord. I could take the fifth in that scale of C and put it on the bottom. Remember the C sus2? And now I'm gonna go to G sus4. I'm near to where I'm near to where. Wait, what? I'm near to the voicing of the chord I need to get to. Y'all tell me if I'm not or if I am. I'm near. I told you, A flat is related to C minor. C minor related to E flat, G minor, and B flat. After that, I go to the sus2. It's secret sauce. I take the fifth out of C scale, drop it to the bottom. I have a G sus4 and a C sus2, G sus4. Now I'm about to hit y'all with another secret. Take that same idea, and I'm going to transpose this to a F sus chord. Okay? F sus2 chord. I'm going to take that G sus4, I'm going to transpose that up to a C sus4. So I have the C sus2, G sus4, F sus2, and C sus4. Now watch this. Tell me if I'm not close or not. Now, of course, I don't hear the C at the top, but I do hear the G on the bottom, right here. Now I have to decide if I'm going to use the F or not, or I can use it in 11. Yes, I'm playing the A major 7. Remember, I told you it's related to C minor to E flat. So if I move that over and do transposing, y'all. Yes, transposing. Oh, sorry, transposing. Right, transposing. Right, transposing. All right, so now I have my transposing. Now I have an E flat major 7 chord. 1, 3, 5, 7. Right? Now I'm going to use that same little idea that I just said over here, and I'm going to do that same idea over here and see what I come up with. I know y'all just heard the chord. I literally just played it. I gave it away. Just that chord, right? Yes. So E flat major 7, and that's my 9, or that's my 13. Let's go add the 2. There it is, which is the 9. And that's the E flat major 9. Now, I probably will be voicing or fingering the movement this way, and there it is. Ooh, there it is, right? Now, I'm going to take the top off now. Okay, that's for that particular chord movement. Remember? Can't go wrong. Okay, what was the second chord? I already know what the second chord should be. Remember, I just played it already. Right? I already played it already, right? But now I have to think, now would I be using a tritone in this mix or not? I have to see how that's gonna blend with the next chord. So let's play the next chord. Chords I already played before, right? So that helped out. That's a long intro there. Tell me I did not play this chord. Tell me, y'all, that I did not tell y'all. I told you that F sus2 is related to the C sus4. They also share the same secret sauce as well. The C sus2 and the G sus4, they both share the same secret sauce. I know y'all probably saying, what in the devil? So yes. And A flat, 1, 2. The 9. A flat major 9. What? And guess what? I used the secret sauce. I used the sus4, C sus4, and that C sus2, the secret sauce, which is the D7 sus4, and I just used that idea of the twanging. And it's the tritone. And if I wanted to bring it here, I would have did this way too. I decided not to go to the bottom and use this idea instead. And then I went here. Or the secret sauce chord. A flat major 9, flat 5. What? It's muscle memory, right? After you played a couple chords a few times and you learned to know how these blend. I told you it was gonna come. A flat major 9 flat 5. Right? And then you'll be able to find the move because let me fast forward this intro. Alright, so let's see if I can get it. 5, 5. 5. So it's 5, 1, 2, 3. Da-da. Right back to the same chord. Now allow my left hand to go ahead and take over. So that means that my left hand can chord whatever the right hand. Well, basically, you should learn how to chord with your right hand, obviously, right? Because usually that's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll, right? That's how we roll. Every chord I just played, I should be able to know how to do that with my left hand, right? And then my left hand picked up the last note, C minor 9. Oh, all right. And wherever I want to play. So whatever my left hand can do, or my right hand can do, my left hand can do it. Or pick it up, right? Okay, I think I illustrated that good enough. 5, 1, 2, 3. E flat major 9. E flat major 9 flat 5. And you went back to the same chord, and this time my left hand went ahead and picked up the 6, which is the 13. Now I probably would do the grace the 13. Let me see, or twang the 13. Yeah, I twang it. It's just being flavorful. Yes, so that's the 13. E flat major 9 13, and I just twang it in it. And because I know major minor move, And I can play around with that with the tritone. Or I can switch the tritone to a different one. What? Oh my God. Transpose. Remember, just remember this. I'm probably going to remember this move because it resonates with me. I'm having fun with it. Oh, shoot. What did I play? Right? And I'm messing with the minor move. Second inversion. Yeah, I'm messing with the minor move, yeah. E minor 7 flat 5. Transposing to the minor 7 5. Transpose. E minor 7 flat 5. 7 flat 5, y'all. And I'm going up to F minor 7 flat 5. Now all the chord. Okay, remember I said skip the name of the chord. I can give a crap what Cordy got to say, right? I don't care what Cordy got to say. All I'm concentrating on is the chord and that sound in my ear. Right? That's all I'm concentrating on. And that's what the pros are messing around with stuff like this. You can go to the tritone with the secret sauce and switch that up. What is this? Okay, Cordy's telling me what it is. E minor 7. E minor 7 flat 5. Remember the other one was with the G minor. Right? With the G minor there, with the E tritone, as an E minor 7 flat 5. But as soon as I play the secret sauce chord, then it turns it into an E minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. So between these two, woo! Ooh, they nasty. E minor 7 flat 5, switch up. And I'm giving you the D7 sus4 chord with the tritone. E tritone now is an E7. E minor 7 flat 5 with the flat 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, flat 13 is at the top. So I can play both of these. And I can transpose that to F minor 7 flat 5. And guess what? And I can give you the secret sauce to that. Because remember, it's either going to be the 7 sus4 chord or it's going to be the minor chord, G minor inversion, y'all. What? So now this makes me play the E minor 7 flat 5, flat 13. And y'all already know where this stuff is generated from. Come on now. Come on, be a sound like my honey. Come on now. Come on now. That doesn't necessarily mean I got perfect pitch. I just hear that sound, and I know what that sound is. I just know that sound, right? What's that sound? You hear that sound, all right? You know, you just hear that sound. And now, because I want to spend some time getting the knowledge underneath my belt as to what it is that I'm actually doing, right? Now I'm educated myself. Oh, okay, all right, okay, that's the minor 9 move, or oh, okay, that's the I guess I go with this one. Oh, that's the minor 7 flat 5, flat 13. Oh, and then that's the minor 7 flat 5. That's the 13. Minor 7 flat 5, 13. Same chord. I'm playing the same chord. All I did was jump up here to the C and change the chord. It's the same thing of me doing this. Or it's the same thing except for I'm reaching for the secret sauce chord. The secret sauce chord. And then I change it up to the minor move. What? All right, that's what the pros do. If you want to learn how to play like the pros, you got to listen to some of the stuff that the pros do. You know. So a lot of the stuff that I do is by accident. This is an accident. Oops. I didn't mean to do this, y'all. I promise y'all. It's my first time. Well, yesterday was my first time doing it. I think it was yesterday or the day before, whenever I did my last video. No. Come on, fingers up there. Don't be playing around with me. When we go into the minor move. Oh, let me see. Hey, don't be playing around with me. Come on now, hands. Come on, hands. You know, see, sometimes you gotta talk to the hand. I can concentrate on my tritones. Is this the chord of the right hand? My brain gotta be like, The second version of the minor move. And all this is about practicing, y'all. All right, so it's all about practice. So yeah, you can train your own self to figure out some chords by accident, like I'm doing right now. Or right? It's no different from me sitting here learning the song. Either I'm gonna get it right, or at least close. All right, at least close, right? Or at least close. Same thing, 5, 1, 2, then he gonna chord. We're going to a G minor 9, no, G major 9. Right? I mean, sorry, F major 9. F major 9. F major 9. F major 9. Again, I told you I can care less about what the name of the chord is per se, because for me it's like I just want to learn what are they playing, and hopefully I'll find it. And generally, if you practice this formula that I do, I use this formula: major, minor, augmented, diminished, dominant, C7, major 7, sus2, sus4, the secret sauce to those two chords there, and then my tritone. If I hear the chords from my left to right, this doesn't mean I have perfect pitch. I'm using what I call perfect slide memory. If a musician was playing something, let's just say hypothetically, let's go B flat. Let's go B flat down here. Y'all didn't realize what that blend was, huh? right? And here the B flat. So you can do something like this. What? Did y'all just see what I just did? A flat, B flat, C, right? I just created an idea. Major, major, major. Nobody taught me that, right? I didn't take school for that. I'm like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I go A flat to B flat to C. I wonder what would happen if I go A flat, B flat to D flat and just find out. Oh, okay. A flat. Y'all know how y'all be doing it. I don't know what y'all cracking me up with that, but anyway, or like I said, A flat, B flat, D flat, C. Let's try this. A flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, D, D flat, C. I mean, you just tried a different idea. You can create your own music and mess around with it. I'm not a keyboard player. You know what I'm saying? We worship you, Almighty God. Now, I might change an idea. I see an idea here. Let me see. You find an idea. And so E flat, D flat, C. You know what I'm saying? You know, you never know what you never know what you come up with. Let me see. E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat. Yeah. And back to A flat. Now I will forever remember that. Right? You know, A flat, B flat, C, B flat, A flat, or A flat, B flat, C. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I will forever remember that move. It doesn't necessarily mean I have perfect pitch. Because if I played something before, maybe I had to learn to expand out by doing inversion. And I told you some stuff I'll be doing is accident. Oops. That's an accident. All right, B flat 6-9 sharp 11. B flat. And if you know your scale B flat, you can go to the 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. B flat major 6, or you have the major 7, which we now this is going to be called a B flat 13, and then now this could change things. Let me see. This could to turn around to be a minor move. So you can end up playing a major move, a major 7 move to a minor move. G flat, G minor chord with the 13, G minor. Until I do another move. Now we're at a G minor 6, what we call the 13, sharp 11. And we know 11 is the 4. So 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, sharp 11. Right? All right, so you see, you can learn to play like the pros, but you got to just understand that, now I'm using 2 hands. I made it up. You said E flat, C, D flat. E flat, C, D flat. Back to a C, A flat, E flat. Because I understand the theory behind the matters. A flat is the 1, right? B flat minor 2. Now we have the C minor 3. But I'm going to use the word substitute or either borrow another chord from another key, giving me the C. My D flat, obviously. E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6 is F minor. And number 7 is diminished. And back to the 1. To the 5. I understood the preacher chord in E flat. Can I get a witness? So 1 to the 1. It depends on how you want to voice that too. And then A flat. E flat. And I'm playing A flat, doing the inversion. E flat. I want sometimes I can switch up and use the A flat to D flat, or I can use the C going up. That depends on what voicing I want to hear. But remember, A flat was here. Now we put it on the 3. Y'all heard that one? Da, da, da. I know y'all heard that voicing. I lift my hand. Untold. Watch it. Aberration on. I told you find this chord. I lift my hand. Sometimes you can do the substituting the major move to the secret sauce chord. I lift my hand. See what I'm saying? So I just substitute it from the major move to the sus2 chord, or I can go to sus4. See? Same chord, because the sus2, as I did here, and the secret sauce chord. So. I didn't know that until I was messing around with it. Now you might hear people doing a little something different. I lift my hand. So instead of going straight to the 3, right away, they're just gonna pause for the moment. I lift my hand, and I give you a little. All right, beginner musicians, right? We want to learn to play like the pros, right? I want to learn how to play like the pros, so I have to figure some ideas on what they might end up doing. E major 7 flat 5. Whatever movement I might do there. Then now that I saw I could do that, now you start, remember the transposing. That's my target move, but now I'm like, okay, let me do something fun. I lift my hand. Six, seven. Listen, I'm not a keyboard player. I'm not a bona fide, certified, qualified. You know. Right? So let's get to that song. G minor, E flat minor 9, A flat minor, I'm sorry, I see minor, I'm sorry, major 9, A flat major 9, flat 5, right back to the E flat major 9 with the 13 because of my thumb. We already established 5, 1, 2 chord, F major 9, right, F major 9. Guess what? We're going back to the minor major 9 chord again. So, I'm sorry, we're going to the minor 9 move now. Watch this. Yeah, the minor 9 move. What? Yes, we're going to the minor 9 move. So, a lot of major 9 move, major 9 move with a flat 5. And then we got the F major 9, F major 9 flat 5. And then we have the minor 9. You know, if somebody would play the bass, I would just let it hang on the bass line. I really wouldn't have to play that minor chord like that. I would just play the voicing and the bass would pick up the, right? F minor 9, 11. Right, so you're gonna have the minor 9, 11. So we're gonna have the minor 9. Okay, put it like this, y'all. We're gonna have the major 9, the major 9 sharp 11, and then we have the major 13, 9, 11. I think it goes 9 sharp 11 and 13. That's how that goes, I believe, in that order. And then the minor movement, it goes the minor 9, minor 11, and minor 13. All right. That's simple to learn too. I showed y'all on other videos that I did how to do that. It's not that hard to do it, actually. So if I told you to, if you learn the Nashville scale, okay, and your number system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And of course you continuation 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, okay. Now you already know your 13 is the 6. You already know. Take a look at the note. Okay. Something. Yeah. So take a look at the note. In C scale is the 6, what we call the 13 now, because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I already said it. 8, that's the 9. So we know what a 9 is. We know what the 13 is. And where's the 11? 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a chord. A D minor move. It's going to be a D minor move, right? But what if we put the D minor in the left hand? There it is. Ah, all right. So we know in the scale already C, D, E, F, G, A, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we know our chord now on the 1, C major. Root position, first inversion, second inversion. We're going to the 2 chord. D minor, root position, first inversion, second inversion. And guess all I'm going to do, y'all? That's right. Move my 1 chord to the top. I had already... And my second chord, which is the D minor move that was here, I put it here. And it's a D minor 9, 11 chord. And all you gotta do now is transpose up. E flat minor 9, 11. D minor 9/11, half step back, D flat minor 9/11, and there you go, C minor 9/11. And all you're doing is transposing your major, major, the root position all day. And the root position of your minor move, you know, all day. Until you go down to so far where it don't sound too muddy. B flat minor 9/11, A minor 9/11, not too bad on the keyboard so far. A flat minor 9/11 until it starts to get real nasty and dirty or muddy. All right, so you know it's gonna get a little muddy, and G minor 9/11, so it sounds kind of muddy. Sounds terrible a little bit. So it may sound better here. So it may sound a little bit better. Right? Oh, and it's that simple. So you have a C on the 1, D minor 2, E minor 3, F major number 4. Just remember, that's why they tell you learn your triads and learn your triads and do your inversions. What? G major number 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. And number 6 is A minor. Number 7 is B diminished, which is in the D diminished group or family. Oh, so you have D, F, A flat, and B. The next family is D flat, C sharp, you know, whatever key you say you in. And you have the D flat or the C sharp, E diminished 7, G diminished 7, B flat or A sharp diminished 7. The last one is C diminished 7. All right, and we go to E flat diminished 7 or D sharp diminished 7, depending on the C key that you're in, F sharp or G flat. And last but least, A. That's simple, y'all. Let that marinate for some of my beginner musicians. And so what happens is you got musicians playing around with it and saying, all right, E flat major 9, A flat major 9 flat 5. Because we got the flat 5. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you got to learn your scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5, 6. So how do I flat my 5? The 6. Half step back. All right, flat 5. I'm sorry, what did I say? Yeah, flat 5. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flat 5. Half step back. Oh, my 2 is the 9. Right? The 2 is the 9. Always remember your 2 can be the 9, depending on what your chording going to be. And my flat 5. Flat 5. The rest of the chords, as I said, you have the sus2, sus4, sus2, sus4, and its secret sauce chord. Whoops. And the other one is G7 sus4 and D7 sus4. If you transpose these in all 12 keys, or the rest of the other keys, not 12 now, it would be what, 9, 10? All right. I'm telling you, man, this had me tripped out. Right, this had me tripped out. Had me tripped out. I was like, oh wow, okay. A flat major 9 or A flat major 13, right? A flat 13. And we know that what the 13 is, it's a 6 there. Right? A flat major 6. 13 now, because you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I release the 6, but I'm still holding on to it where? At the top of the finger. Now that's put me back at A flat major 7. until like he hit you with the 9 or the, you know, which we say the 2, either in the left hand or the right hand. This is just extra. It's just already played. That's 3. That's my 13. Double up. 13 double up. Woo! And you see, and I can move them, or I can use also the sharp 11, which is the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp the 4. It ends up being sharp 4, sharp 11. Depending on what I'm doing. And so, anyway, muscle memory. All right, so yes, I tamper around, mentioned about the perfect pitch and remember about perfect slight, perfect memory is what I have. So let's see here. So we did that. F major 9 flat 5, C minor 9 11. I can add the 11 to it. I said C minor 11. C minor 9. I'm sorry. That's my 11. All right. If I know my C scale, I can add 13, which I know is 6, or I can do the 6 here, wherever I want to put it. Right, so I have a C minor 13 now. Remember, I told you it will be whatever the highest last note, which is the 13, the 6. It's going to say 13, then the 9, and then the 11. Wherever I put the 11 at. Yeah. So C minor 9, 13. I'm sorry, C minor 13, 9, 11. 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11. I forgot what I was. Whatever I just did. All right, cool. He just went back to that, but instead of bringing that top note, he just silenced it. Okay. Da ba 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 ba. Is that what we playing? Da da ba 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 ba. Let me see. Hold on. I catch that. Major flat 5, 7 flat 5, right? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Right? Okay. And all you're doing is transposing this stuff, y'all. So that's another major 7 flat 5. Right. Other one I added a note to it to give it flavor, and I also added a note to give it flavor. 9 or 7 by me moving one note, 1, 2, and F, which I told you is a 9. 8, 9. By me moving one note over, I just kind of tweaked it a little bit. So I can give you the F major 9 flat 5 or the F major 7 flat 5, whichever one I hear in my head. So it'll be F major 9 flat 5, E flat major 9 ba ba, E flat major 9 with the 13, E flat major 7 flat 5. I already hear it in my ear, and I already told y'all what he probably about to play next. It's the minor 9 chord. All right, so let's say B flat major 7, root position, like I did the A flat, root position, first inversion, second inversion. Now we're gonna go to B flat, remember? And now we're gonna go to B flat major 7, right? Doing inversion. Whoop. Whoop. Here it is. Second root, first inversion. Second inversion. And then we know the third inversion. So I hear that in my ear already from the last move. Now this turns into either a major 9 chord, but if I hear one extra note, it turns it into a minor 9/11 chord. So let's say I'm gonna play this B flat major 7, and as soon as I do that, it turns into the minor move. Right, B major. Now what my right hand gonna play is I'm gonna play a D minor move. I feel like it sounds so plain, but remember B flat is related to D minor, y'all, because that's the B flat major 7 chord. Yes. What? Yes. Yep. Root position. First inversion. So let's see if I match that chord. There it is. B flat major 7. Now, if I want to flavorize it and change the tone slightly, I'll go for the minor move. And it's going to sound pretty still. You really almost wouldn't notice that much of a big difference, but I do for beginner music. B flat major 7. As soon as I add the G in either both hands or whatever, and even if I flavorize it here and add in the 2, the 9, now I'm fattening it up a little bit. Y'all heard that word, fatten. It's still B flat major 9 chord, right? Now I'm feeling like, all my fingers want to do something. That ring finger is like, yo, can I get a piece? Can I get some? Can I get some of this? My left hand is saying, give me some. That pinky, that ring finger said, give me some, dog. All right, so let's back this up again. I mean, you know. Yeah, B flat major 9. B flat major 9, yeah. And you know something? Major 9 all day. Major 9, 13, right? If it's not major 9, it's gonna be major 9, 13. Right? And then we're gonna have the major 7 flat 5, you know. Then up. And the B flat major 9 again. Now, I told you my finger want to be coloring stuff now. Yeah, see how? Ooh. Yeah, see, my finger wants to do everything. All fingers, including the thumb. So, you see how pretty it is? Yeah, see, all my fingers want to play. So, my fingers, they all want to get something. So yes, my finger wants to play the minor 9, G minor 9/11, right? Yeah. All right, minor 9/11. Now I hear this. All I'm doing is the same scenario, y'all. The sus2 is secret sauce, right? The same sus2, sus4, right? Sus4, sus2, and it's secret sauce. And now we're going to another one, which is the D sus2. Wait, hold up. D sus4, G sus2. And then we're doing the twanging with that tritone. Tritone is gonna be my friend, and it allows me to do the twang. And right back to it. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't go back to it. Hold on. Okay, he hit you with this. We got the third, major third. We got the minor third. And then he's flickering off the major third. And off the perfect fourth. And off the perfect fifth. Perfect fifth, B flat perfect, I'm sorry, B flat perfect third. A minor perfect third. Hold up. Come down to the A flat perfect third. Right. Coming down to the G perfect fourth. And then coming down to the F perfect fifth. So, all right. Now, the left hand had to leave this voicing here. I mean, I could get away with doing it. See? I can't get away with that voicing. Or I can go with the previous voicing that I did in the right hand when he did this. Remember this twanging? Remember the twang he did, you know? Okay, now I can take that and hit you there. And then, what? Now, because I know he's about to do this little thanky thing, I'm gonna release that, and I'm gonna go here instead. So as soon as I hear that, this is a D minor move, but however, this is a D sus2. I'm sorry, D sus4. All I did was took that movement and put it here, and I'm just gonna hit you with the C there. So now you have a D7 sus4, D sus4, D7 sus4. Y'all know what this is. It's just you doing it. That same chord I told you here. It's the same move. I was like, oh, duh. Yes. The D7 sus4, and then I hit you here like this is a D sus4. That's the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flat 7. And then I can hit you with now, if I get my thumb out the way, or maybe I could keep my thumb there too. That'll be the sus4, sus2, G sus2, D sus4, G sus2. Now, let's see. My thumb's gonna still want to lay on that. Well, remember, I told you earlier, I can still hit you here with that voicing in. Woo! Because it's the minor 9 movement. That minor 9, G minor 9 movement. Still G minor 9, 11. G minor 9 move. Right? But I prefer to drop down. Right? Drop the move down. So get off that B flat and hit you here. Alright, so my hand just automatically did it. So now it just turns it into a D minor 7, 11. D7 sus4. And then the D7, D minor 11. Versus the G minor 9, 11. It both sounded kind of cool doing it. minor 9/11. See, oh wait a minute, that wasn't it. That was it. Right, and then that sounds better. Both of them sounded great actually, but I said let me change that up. You know? All right, so D minor 7 flat, D minor 11, 7 11. Yeah, and then you go back to right back to it. Okay, and then all right, okay, cool. Da da da. That was that's a minor move. C major add 2 and F major. And so let me see how I'm gonna pull this one. See, A minor 11, A minor 9 11. See, hold on, I'm near it. I'm not sure if you went to the F and did that, and then with the F major 9, and then the F add 2. That's tricky. Let me see how would I pull that off. And then yeah, I probably would have did that. Let's see. Yeah. So basically, hit the D minor move in the first inverter, F major 9 13, and this is F 6 9. Right. Is it and then yeah, F major 9 13 and F 6 9. Somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, I hear it. Let me see how you voice that. Let me see. I'll catch that in a minute. My left hand's wrong. Wrong. Because he's going here. But he did this little twang to it. I'll figure that out in a minute. Something like that. I heard him twanging it. Yeah. I heard him twanging it. I'll catch that. I'll catch that later. Okay, hold on. You know what? I just forgot. It's right here in my face. Duh. All right. I forgot I had transcribed this, y'all, from start to finish, and hopefully most of what I played was right. You see? Yep. You see? That's funny. So he did that instead of great. Well, that's what I wrote. Okay, E G A B, and then see how did I do that? E C C G. Now here this. See. See. You know what? Maybe my ears is deceiving me when I hear that part. Hold on. I got that. Okay, and then yeah, my ears was deceiving me. Okay, so all right, so okay, so my ears was deceiving me on that. Okay, then you know no da. Yeah, what's that? So you're just transposing the secret sauce, y'all. You're going from the minor move and then hitting you with the secret sauce chord. And then back to the same chord. Right back to the minor 9/11 move. Yeah. Let me see. Is he voicing that up high? Hold on. Yeah. Now you playing some tricks here. So when you're a musician and you kind of like trying to play what other people doing, sometimes you have no idea how they're doing it. So I have to improvise my finger move. I hear him doing that. All right. Let me see. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, I forgot that bad. Oh, I forgot that chord. And then. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Oh, that's all he did. It seemed like I thought he did, but he did. Oh, make that note. So the 5, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. So okay, he just rolled it in. Cause it sounded like he did it, but it's not doing it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go back to that. Let's see. Yeah. All right, this is just me messing around still in part 1 then. Okay, hold on. All right, part 1. All right, see, okay, now you move to the next move. No, that's not what he played. What was the chord he played before that? Hold on. Oh, back to it. Okay. Maybe it's just played it. And then, so all these chords, y'all. If I were to say, I'm gonna say it just like this. This is the empty book. Look at here. So that I don't know who this cat is that keep coming on my page writing these subliminal notes or whatever you're saying. Do Camp or whatever his name is. And I write my own chords out. I think about the chords that I think that maybe, if it's new to me, cool. If it's not, then I'll transcribe it. All right, I got a bunch of books over here that I've transcribed a whole bunch of stuff over the years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all this stuff. That's 5 there. 6, 7, 8. This was actually my little project for my book here. All right, let me move this out the way here. But I have 8 books right there. 9, 10, it's all busted up. This is me transcribing. All right, that was 10. 11 and 12 is all busted up. 12 books. All right. My closet, I have another either 15 or another 13 more books in there, something like that. And that's all I did back in 2000, moving forward to where we at now. So this is an empty book. I just use this as an example with the A, B, C, D, and the ABCs in it. Point is, I'll write out the chords that either I may accidentally have come by that nobody showed me how to play. So I have nothing to hide. But there are musicians out there that do not want you to know what they're doing, and they're not going to tell you what they're doing, some of them. So these are by accident. Let's see, wait, hold up. When I practice slowly. Can't go any lower than this. Can't go any lower than this one before it starts sounding whack. Let's see. That whack after a while. Yeah, see, after a while, sound terrible. So I have to choose on where I want to stop the movement. Let's see. Probably here. To me, that sounds okay. I get away with it. With the minor 7 flat 5 movement and my tritones. I told you earlier. When I practice the tritone, anyways, I started here anyways. Now, know that I can do inversions with my tritones, y'all. This is me discovering stuff by accident. All right. Okay. Let's see, what was that? Okay, so I'm thinking if I put the tritone here, I need to move the voicing up here. You see, so I have to see how I want to, because this may change the name of the chord. B minor 7 flat 5. If I move the tritone over, that changed the name of the chord now. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? This is accident, right? Oops. So now this is the D minor 6/9 chord. So it changed the name of the movement because of the tritone. I moved from here to here now. At first, it was the B minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flat 7. And then our flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. Right? Y'all get it? Right? So we have a B minor 7 flat 5. But I'm thinking an idea, can I transpose this? Or just move the position over and then take my tritone, put it here. And nobody showed me that. Show me that.com, right? Now, I could put that here as well, but I will use my thumb at this point and navigate the finger. It may be a little bit more complex because you may not be able to play the same movement. Remember? So maybe I might have to move one finger over. See, because my thumb was able to cover 2 notes, but when I went up, now I have to change my finger so I can pick up that minor 6 chord. First, it was just. Hold on. Yeah. See, so because I'm thinking of the tritone. All right, and this is what we do if you practice. You want to see, Then I know I gotta carry the next note next to it. Yeah. So D minor 6, D flat minor 6. So I had to alter the finger movement. Can I carry the same idea up? Yeah, see, this time I can use the thumb, but I think for every other key I have to keep switching between the thumb and the finger. I don't really feel like practicing it that way. So, at least not yet. It was an idea. I'll put it at the top now. And I'm gonna move my tritone here. So now I got. So you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Transposing. So now I have another idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see that. Let's see. 1. Right. So I'm doing the minor move. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Let's see. 5, 6. Now, as I'm moving down further, it's probably gonna sound okay in this portion of going to the minor move. Right. See, now this time it sounded okay with the tritone there. But watch this. If I move the tritone up, I'm on a different chord now, a different minor chord. And then that takes me to the minor 7 flat 5 movement that I just told y'all a minute ago. What? Yeah, so you see. And then transpose that down. Now back to the chord that I mentioned much earlier in this video. So, no one's teaching me how to do this. So for this, whoever this guy is, Do Camp, whatever his name is, stop writing those stupid subliminal comments on my page, or I'm gonna get you lost. But anyway, yes, I do write my own chords. I do write my own chords and chord progressions, and I'm not sitting here diving into someone else's stuff. Yes, to get my chords, I can do my own chords on my own. I've been doing it for all these years, since 2000. And I got crazier with it in 2004, and I fell off a little bit in 2007. But I did the majority of the damage from 2000 to 2004, and up to about 2006. And I kind of slowed down in 2007, writing chords and chord progressions and stuff like that. Also, I have my own music that I also do as well. That I had MIDI my own stuff. Um, uh, I MIDI my own MIDI music, and then so also at the same time I also listen to other cats doing some stuff that I already know how to do, but they just configured it in their own way, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know that chord movement, you know. So somebody played a move, I know what they're doing. I know that they're playing the minor 7 flat 5 chord movement, right? All right. Now, again, I roll back to what I said much earlier. I can care less the name of the chord. I just want to play the chord and be done with it. But now I'm sitting down, taking the time out, all right, to learn the minor. What I said, the minor 7 flat 5 movement, right? But there's more than one way to approach this type of stuff. All right, there's more than one way to approach the minor 7 flat 5 movement, right? So I see this angle here, and so I definitely need to write down which one, so I don't get confused between the minor moves that I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and lock it in. Now, and this is for my beginner musicians. You do what you got to do. Don't let nobody else tell you something else, because 9 out of 10, most people ain't gonna show you what they're doing no way. They just gonna do their bumping and gums, and that's it. All right. So then the other move is, oops. This is another 7 flat 5 move. But this time I got the 13 in the mix. Right, I got it out. I got another another movement in the mix. So this is another one. Oh, I hit the wrong scale. All right. So this is another type of minor 7 flat 5, but this time I got the 13 in the mix. All right. So I will write my stuff down and do my thing. All right. Now this time I played the same movement in the. Oops, I almost forgot one flat 13. I said. I do the same tritone. All right. And then in the left hand, I'm gonna play the secret sauce chord, which is the D7 sus4 movement. Right. That D, G, and C, I believe. Okay, so now I see that I got this movement going, right? And then also, of course, I'll tell myself to transpose this movement. Too many keys I can go to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's probably about where I'll stop going that way. 1, come up. 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6. Now moving forward, going up, 6, 7, okay, 8, 9, 10, 10, right, 10, 11, and 12. So now I have covered it in all 12 keys. I'll probably 9 out of 10 is gonna forget what I just did, as far as those other keys, but the other movement is just locked in my mind. Right, and then I still continue to keep listening to ID. All he did was, as I said, I told y'all again, the major 7 flat 5. The major 7 flat 5, whole step, major 7 flat 5, and you approach the major 7 flat 5 in so many different ways. So There's so many words. Because see, you have to understand the sus2, the sus4, and it's secret saw. Oh. Okay. All right. I don't know how much y'all missed of that because somebody, my phone was still trying to update. All right. I don't know how much y'all missed. I don't know how long this thing was sitting up here. My phone was trying to update while I'm literally on the phone doing this stuff. All right. So what I'm learning as a beginner, not a beginner level, but whatever level y'all want to say I'm at, but I listen to different ideas. I have my own ideas. I write my own stuff. I don't know who this do camp guy is who keep writing these dumb, I call them dumb, subliminal comments on my YouTube page. But I discussed the fact that Cordy, I don't know how to get Cordy on my OBS. That's what I was saying. On the OBS. I have no idea how to do it. I figured out how to get my face on it, but I could not figure out how to get what's on the keyboard, right? The background on the keyboard. I couldn't figure out how to do that yet. So I'll try to work on that as soon as I can. But this video was designed to say, hey, you can be advanced. I mean, you can be a beginner musician, and you can grow to become advanced quickly in a short amount of time. It's just that you got to pick the right type of material, learning material, and say, hey, you know what? I want to learn advanced level stuff. But really, honestly, y'all, this advanced level stuff is really the theory. And I'll say it again, all you learning is a major move, minor move, augmented move. I'm going to add my 7 C, major 7 sharp 5, your diminished 7, all right, your dominant chord, right, your major 7, your sus2, right, the sus4, and they both share the same secret sauce. And the tritone, that's it for now. That's all I use. That's it. That's it. All right. And then I showed y'all the idea about the 1, the 2 chord, the 3 chord, and how I take that 1 chord, it's the right. The 2 chord is a minor 9. Oh, if I go to the 3 chord, it's just a major 7 chord. Oh, if I go to the 4 chord, we back to a major chord, major 9. Oh, all right. Now, I will probably more than likely switch the position of this 1 chord and put it on the bottom and go to my 5 chord, which is G. And now I have a major 9 chord, a C major 9 chord. So earlier, we just say we have a C major 9 and an F major 9. Oop, I'm sorry. You see, C major 9 to an F major 9 to the C major 9. All right, and all I did was playing the 1 and the 5, the 1 and the 5 chord, the root position. And then I'll switch over and say I'm gonna put the 1 chord at the top and put my 4 chord on the bottom. I have an F major 9, F major 9, F major 9, F major 9, C major 9. Yeah, notice I'm adding that 9 double up, right? You know, C major 9 to the F major 9. All right, 2 different major chords. Oh. And then I want to switch over, keep my C at the top, and go to the 2 chord in my left hand. And I have a D minor 9 11. D minor 9, C major 9 to the F major 9 to the D major 9 11. Spread the chord out. To the D minor 9 11. And then you can go to the 3 chord in the left hand. Or if you want to go here, you can go to the 4 if you want, right? 3 to the 4 chord. To the 3. And you just playing the E minor chord in the left hand. That's basically what you're doing, right? But it turns out to be a C major 7 chord. Because E minor is related to C major. F major 9 move. What? Shut up. And you can create your own song just knowing that. And that's what I will put in the book. The C major 9, F major 9, to D minor 9, to C major 7. Let's go to A minor 9. Or let's do an A minor chord. That's root. What kind of chord could I use with that? Can I use a C major chord? I'll try that. Yes. Yes. It'd just be an A minor 7 chord until I learn that I can put a 9 with it. So I'll probably do it in the left hand. Kind of dark there, so I said, maybe I'll do inversions. That's the minor move. Remember, this is still my C major chord right here. So yeah, so I can mess around with these voicing and figure out what I want to do with it. Right, and you can create chords and chord progressions from it. And that's all I do is put that information in the book. And then now I'm coming all the way around, circling it all around from all this work that I put into the books. I'm coming all the way around, trying to learn the moves. Yes, ma'am.
How did he say you fill it out?
What you mean?
It says deep fill.
Don't do deep fill. That's only if you're doing like big stuff. But he said don't do that. Do your normal. Right. And then I have this one. Excuse me. The funniest thing is I'm sitting here concentrating so hard to the fact that I actually already do these chords and not realize I'm actually doing them already. This what makes me even more funnier because I already be doing this stuff and not realize it. Because now I'm looking down at my hands, I'm like, what my hands is really doing? This is crazy. Me looking at my hands, funny looking down at it, and I not realize I was actually playing these chords already. That is so hilarious to me. It feel like I got two new hands over here, and I'm like, what? Am I really doing what I think I would? Yeah, because I've been doing this before. But now I'm looking at my hand like as if I got some new hands now. That's funny. That is too funny to me. Yeah. So these chords I've already been doing, they're already in my book. The minor 7 flat 5 13, flat 13. Cause y'all hear this in shop music. Minor 7 flat 5, flat 13, minor 7 flat 5, flat 13, minor 7 flat 5, flat 13, minor 7 flat, minor 7 flat 5, flat 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tritone. All right, and then the other move is the 6-9 move, 6-9 sharp 11 move, already in the book. And then the next bass line will be F sharp, G flat, G, A flat. So the first one will be, now we call it as the C9. Remember earlier from You Saw the Best in Me? E flat major 9. There's so many different ways to approach the major 9 chords because of the power chord. You saw the best in me. Yeah. And here's a G minor 9. Remember earlier the G minor 9 came here? G minor 9 11. Now you can approach it from this angle. Remember that G7 sus4? I approach it from this angle now. F minor 9 11. And remember this chord? There it is right here. Just B flat on the bottom. And there's that G minor chord again. Now remember, I'm using a different tritone. Come up, up. There it is. The new move, right? Now transpose. Transpose. And that's the movement right there, which is the B7 13. What? And I was already messing with this, right? Change the tritone, come up to the E tritone and do it. Let's try the C tritone. Ah, it sounds whack. Sounds kind of whack. Yeah, whack. See, I forgot the move he did. So E major 7, A major 7. Different ways to approach this. Or the 9 of major 7. There's different ways to play. You could turn that into a minor 9 chord. Or a major 7 move, just by one note. Is this E, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Depends on the key that your fingers is messing with. E flat. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then that turns into a D minor 9. It's because of E. E and C sharp share the same thing, or D flat. All right. And that portion here is the secret sauce chord. What's the secret sauce chord? Right there. Same thing. What? You can switch that up. Same chord. Oop. Yeah. Oh, my bad. My finger in the wrong spot. And we have the secret sauce chord. E9 13. Watch this. E9 13. E9 13. E9 13. A flat add 2. A flat major 7, 13. Even though I'm using the sus chord. You first say, wait a minute, A flat. A flat major 7. How's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. A flat major 7. 13 is the 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, different route. Different approach. Right. That's that approach. A flat A major 7. Until you add the 6 to 13. You have the 13. 7. You can add the 2 to wherever you want to put the 2 at. And wherever you want to put the 6 at. We got 13. Yeah. And sometimes you can double up these notes. Give it flavor. Now that's sharp. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4, which is 11. See how I voiced that? That's the stuff I put in my book. I'll be messing around with this stuff, you know. But anyways, actually, I've already charted that already, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I charted these chords in. Well, so major 7 flat 5, sharp 5. Remember C major. Sharp 5. That's the 7, major 7, sharp 5. And then we can add the 5. Flat 5, flat 5 there, meaning I can put it here and create the tritone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember that there's more than one way to approach this. Okay, more than one way to approach this. When we hear this in preaching chorus. Transposing up, transposing back. See what I'm saying? Just playing around with it, you know. Transposing, back up, back down. Even in stuff like that, you know, it's accidental. 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 1, 1. In the book. All right, for my beginner. beginner musicians. Write it down. 5, 6, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, whatever, right? So if you know your skill in all 12 keys, you can learn the 5, 6, 5. Actually, I think I need to take off the 6, 1, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1. Okay, I take off that 1, 6 there. Got too many 6 in there, right? 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1. You can play that in any key. Okay? Any key. All right? Any key. You can put it in A. All you have to do is know your scale in A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, and you just practice it. And you just got to figure out what fingering you're using. People use this word, learn techniques, or learn nuance, learn riffs, learn this, learn that, learn this, learn that. Yes. And you come across this stuff. 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1. And you take your time doing it. It doesn't matter what key you want to do it in, just learn it. All right. You might not have a beginner musician, intermediate, advanced level musician that's gonna spend time showing you what's up. They just gonna be like, hey, you got this, doc. And they never heard you play in their life, so right? And they may not spend time showing you this stuff, because they're gonna be like, I ain't showing you jack, dog. Right? They ain't gonna show you jack, right? Because they don't want you to know it. They ain't gonna show you this. And it's the simplest thing, but they don't want you to know. I'm telling y'all, learn your tritones. All right? Now learn what I told y'all. I call it what? Mix and match chords. And it's in the scale. Most of it is in scale, not all of it though, right? That's why I reverted to my little formula: major, minor, augmented, diminished, dominant chord. I'm sorry, major, minor, augmented, major, separate, sharp 5. Okay. You should know your diminished 7, dominant chord, if you will, major 7, sus 2, secret sauce, right? All right, sus 4, and they both share the same secret sauce, and the tritone. And do this in all 12 keys. And then you sit here doing what I'm doing, discovering, oh man, I wonder what happens if I hit the E tritone, and I'll play I said this in my other video, and I'll say it again in this video. Just about any tritone can go with just about any chord, just about. Or I usually say any type of chord can go for the tritone. So if I use this E tritone for now, I say I can play the minor move. No, I can play the minor move, right? Can I try a B flat major move? Let's see. See. Yeah. Sounds funny, but maybe not that B flat may not work. So let's see. How about E flat? Oh, E flat sounds like it's gonna be the lit. Ah, here it is. Guess what? It's gonna go in the book, right? Now, in case some of you guys don't have time to sit down and do all that, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's gonna be in my book, and then y'all gonna be able to do your do, right? Do your do. And you ain't gotta spend time writing this down. because I got you. Right? You're gonna start learning this stuff like the pros. And the same kind of scenario with this process. This is a D diminished 7. This is a D diminished. I was gonna say 7, but D diminished major 7 because that's your major, and this is your diminished mood. It's just not fully in a diminished mood because we're using the tritone. However, if I wanted to go ahead and do that, E diminished 7, I can, right? So now you have an E for real, E diminished 7, add major 7, add major 7. Doesn't matter what version. Because now I went ahead and gave you the diminished mood. Now remember, inversions, right? Remember, I can do inversions now. Woo! Fire! Remember, I can do inversions. Right? I can go to the G diminished mood. If I run out of space going this way, I can try it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it might be a little dark there, but it works. It may work for whatever the situation I'm in. Okay, y'all get the point. So I may have to put it here and then do the same thing. Look at that. Woo! Woo! That's fire. Right. Fire, right? All right, so don't trip. It's gonna be in the book. But trust me, all that I'm doing is gonna be in the book. It's gonna be in the book. It's already in my books here. Now anything that I may come and discover. Now, same kind of scenario, even if I go to another key, A or something like that, and I just said, all I'm doing is, I know my scale, y'all. A1, B2, or let's say A. Let's do it. A1, B2, C sharp 3, D4, E5, 6 is F sharp, number 7 is G sharp, and back to the 1 technically, but continuous in the number system. So now I'm calling this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, back to the 1. Oh, so you might say technically, I'm going to still use the word 3. I could also say 10, right? To the what? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can go 12, 13, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because that's my 6, which is the 13. 12, 13, 12, 13. I'm more than likely we ain't gonna say that, but anyway. I'll probably use the word 5, 6, 5, 6. That's the easier way to remember. 5, 6, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1. 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1. 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1. 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1. I got an idea in mind. What was that voice sheet I did? See, what was it? I got the right track? Yeah. 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 5, and then this little move. Now I'm thinking about the other one. Now that's gonna make me think of B flat. B flat. So now I'm just transferring from A to B flat. Now I'll go to B flat and do the same thing and find my 5 and my 6 and my 1. That's my 1. That's easy. All right, and then I just find my 5 in B flat. 5, 6, 5. All right, so ba 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 ba. And then wherever you want to put it at. Once again, I'll figure out some ideas. I said, well, if I'm in B flat, let me find out I can play a sus4. Every chord I told y'all what to play. Listen, y'all, I used to sit here and write it down. Like, literally, I'll be like, okay, hold on. Here's my formula. Yes, this is your bow, Andre. All right? Nobody showed me this formula but me. I came up with it one day when I was fooling around like I'm doing today. And it went a little something like this. Everything on the 1. And I said major. And then I went to the next chord, minor. But everything on the 1 for now. So we have the major. Then we went to the minor. What's the next move we went to? Augmented. All right, I'll do that in short aug. Augie. We went to Augie. All right, so we have major, minor, Augie. The next move I told y'all was the major 7, sharp 5. M, major 7, sharp 5. All right, so I got the major move, minor move, Augie, and then I'm at that 7. Now it takes me to another chord, major 7, sharp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to diminished 7. D-I, and I'll use that for short. Diminished 7. And then we're gonna go to I think I go to a dominant chord after this. We call that the C7 chord. Okay. I usually call it I usually call it major flat 7. But in this case, I'm gonna call it the C7 chord. And as I was about to allude to, that movement was, or that particular chord, was the chord that Aaron Lindsey used in The Best of Me. You saw the best of me. So with that. And all these chords I literally just played, this is how I'll break it down with this. Alright, and then see, yeah, here it goes right here. Here it is. That's a C7, just broken up. So a lot of musicians may break up the major move, the minor move, the dominant chord move. The C7 that I heard, they call it a dominant chord, all right? The C7, I'm sorry, C7, I keep adding that 9 there. I can add the 9 here because this is in C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all we did was flat the 7. That's why I was calling it a C major flat 7. So C7 and C9 double up, whatever, right? So he put it here, he moved the 5, and the move 1 he put it at the bottom and kept the 3, flat 7, and the 9. And that's why it's called a C9 chord. Oh, if he wanted it to, he could have played the voicing here. And then go to the next chord. He could have played it like that, you know. And he could have played it like that if he wanted it to, right? But he spreaded it out. And then boom. And then here's that. I told you the major 7 flat 5 all day. Why do I keep saying I remind y'all over and over and over and over and over? It's in the It is definitely in some the one and some of the notes chords are in the 2 chord and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7, but they don't tell you about the rest of it. So that's why I'm coming with the major move. That's why I'm hitting you with the other minor move and in C scale, right? The augmented move at 7. That's why I'm coming in this angle because that's not in the system of the Nashville system. So I said, oh, I gotta find me some more quads, right? Some more quads, right? So yeah. All right. The next move is major 7. All right, major 7. And that's the next chord is the sus2. The next chord is sus4. I just took the 5th in that scale and put it in G. And I have the G sus4. All right. Since I'm saying I'm in C, let me go ahead and say this is the C. C sus2, and this will be the G sus4. They both share the exact same secret sauce. I'm gonna make this little thingy right here, and they both gonna play the D7 sus4 chord. That means that applies for all of the other keys. You just transpose. Because of the 5th of G is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D. It's the same chord. The 1 chord I just put it at the top, and then it's coming from that angle, from the sus2 angle. All right. Then, last but least, tritone. Okay, the tritone. All right, and then I say, oh, and then the last thing I'm looking at, mindfully speaking, now we create the mix and match chords, and which I had already showed you how to do that. All right, so we're doing the mix and match chords, and that's something that you got to sit back and look at. Well, how can I mix back some chords? Well, I'm gonna take a D diminished for in this case. Let's take the C diminished. Let's take the D diminished, because remember we had the B diminished in the scale, right? But it's the D diminished group or family. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the B diminished 7 on the, this time. It ain't gonna matter because remember I can transpose. Oh, transpose. Okay, so I'm gonna use this B diminished for now. What chord can I use in the right hand? That's 1 chord. That's a diminished move. Can I use I'm gonna try a minor move. Let's try a minor move. Remember the scale. I'm gonna try a G minor. Okay, I know there's no G minor in C. I could have picked another key like maybe B flat. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be the 6th chord in B flat. I can try the G minor there with this idea. It might work and it may not. Okay. Let me see what other key can I do that with as well. I can use that in E flat. 1, 2, 3. The 3 in E flat, the same thing. Just like the B flat minor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See the G minor on the 6. Also, the minor move is also on E flat. 1, 2, 3. The 3. Oh, listen to this. D diminished 7 because I was playing the B diminished 7. And the minute I started to mix around with that G chord, and let's try the major chord. How about it? Let's do the G major and the C. And I'm gonna use it as a scale. I'm gonna use the 5 chord there. I'm using the 7 chord, and I'm gonna use the 5 chord. Let's see what we come up with. Woo! B diminished 7, sharp 5. Woo! Okay, B diminished 7. Now we're looking at it at a different key in B now. Right? and we find a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5. Because of why? The G. So that's why it's a B diminished 7. Sharp 5. Sharp the 5. Sharp the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5. Okay, now I want to move that G major chord to a first inversion. Oh, that sounds nasty. That's nice. You see, you can be creative on your own. Of course, that would be in the book already. So B diminished 7 at sharp 5, right? I already know what sharp 5 is. Sharp 5, sharp 5. So it's at the top. Sharp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5. So let's do another inversion of the G major chord from now. Let's go to the second inversion of the G major. And now let's play the voicing. Alright, it's still a B diminished 7 sharp 5. And I just did inversion. Oh, okay, the other idea of creating the minor move. Remember, I just did it like this with the move that I played earlier. If anybody was paying attention to this, you would see what I'm up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to in fifths. Okay, so now I want to take the G minor move and I want to flat the 5. What? Yes, so you have a D diminished 7. All right, flat 11. I'm sorry, D diminished 7, 11, flat 13. All right, so if you know your scale again, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, okay. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. D, I'm sorry, D, I'm thinking of B. I'm sorry, right? Y'all, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it is. Okay, my bad. So, yeah, so now because what's dominating now is the D diminished because of the voicing that I moved from G to the minor move, right? So because that changed the whole plan now. Woo, listen to that. That's without the bottom here now. F minor 6, 9, 11. Because of the F. Let me put that B there again. Now we have a D diminished 7. D diminished 7. Right? But I'm using the minor chord down. Right? And we know your scale in D, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? And then we have flat 13, right? Which we know is the 6. Right? And you flat the 13. Which way? That way. Flat 13. All right. Now, I'm sorry. Now, let me do an inversion to see what I come up with. Ah, you sound kind of close together. So let me spread it out a little bit. First inversion of still D diminished 7, right? 11 flat 13. Now we spread it out again and go to the second inversion. You see how the difference? Some of y'all probably still didn't catch what I'm doing still. So if I was in G, I would have said G major on the 1, everything on the 1. Y'all remember the 1? That's the way, I like it. The 1, major on the 1. All I'm doing is following my formula, y'all. Major on the 1, minor on the 1. What's next? Major on the 1, let's go augmented, sharp 5. And then the next move, it will be the major 7, sharp 5. So I do a major 7, sharp to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5, right? Oh, okay. And then we have the diminished move, which I know is C sharp, E diminished 7, C, Now everything I would have did my inversions on it, right? Okay. I'm just trying to save some time here, right? G major on the 1, minor move, augmented at 7. So I have a G major 7 sharp 5. I didn't have to write this down, but I already know what it is because I'm messing with it. Major, minor, augmented. Now we can add the 7th there, so we have a G major 7 sharp 5. Oh, then now I have my diminished move. In this situation, it takes me to the G diminished and G diminished 7. Even though I know it's C sharp, E, G, A sharp. Okay, y'all see what I'm saying? All right, now let's go back to the G. We're gonna do the dominant chord, or the G7 chord, by the way. So I have the G7. So if I know my 7 is, that's my 1, my 3, my 5, 7, and all I have to do is drop the 7 down, and I have the G7 chord. Oh, we may call that dominant chord, whatever. So all together. And last chord. Now we go to the major 7. G major 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we go to the what? G sus2. Actually, yeah, G sus2. And then we already know what the sus4 is. D sus. Let's do it this way. Let's do the secret sauce first. To the top. The secret sauce chord. The A7 sus4. Even though I'm holding that G there for a second, but I'm saying everything on the 1. Now let's go back to the G sus2 again. We're gonna take the 5th in the scale of G and put it on the bottom, and we have a D sus4, which y'all heard me playing in the other song. That's why I rhyme with the chords, y'all. What? Yeah. That's how I get the chords, right? Because you can go to the sus4, or you can use the sus2 or the secret sauce, all 3. Oh, so I have the G sus2 and the D sus4. I didn't even necessarily have to write out the chord for chord because I see what my list's telling me to do. And guess what? I should already know my tritones by now from the previous key. But just in case I'd still forgotten, I can still practice my tritone. Because that tritones are going to come in handy. The tritones going to come in handy. So if I was in C sharp or D flat, I'll go major move, minor move, augmented, add 7, diminished, dominant chord, major 7 chord, sus2, sus4. It's secret sauce on both ends. They share both the same thing. And guess what? I should already know my tritones by now. Y'all catch what I'm doing? All right, you can do this in 5ths if you want. I can go to the B flat and do the same thing. Major move on B flat, minor move on the B flat, augmented move on B flat. Let's add the 7th there, and we have a B flat, major 7 sharp 5, sharp 5. Then we have the diminished move, the major 7, right? Yeah. Am I on the right one? Yeah, I was right. And of course, I know my inversions, y'all. Okay, B flat again. We know what the 7 is. We know what B flat 7 is. So we what? So we we have a B flat 7 chord, like I told you from the other one, and now we got the major 7. We have the B flat sus2, F sus4. They both share the same secret sauce. Whether it's voiced here, or whether it be voiced here, or wherever it's gonna be voiced on the keyboard, y'all. Oh, and of course, I should already know my tritones by now. And they say repetition is the man's best friend, right? Okay. So by the time I'm finished doing this process, all right. So what's the fifth of B flat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you find the fifth of the move. The fifth of B flat is F, right? I think it's F, right? So the fifth of that's F, I guess. So, and you can learn how to do this in fifths, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I was wrong. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. So I started to C, and then I went to G. So the fifth of G is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D. That's the next move, and I will repeat the same thing in D. D major, minor, augmented, because I know my scale already. Right. So I know my scale. My scale. So D7 sharp 5. So I got major move, minor move, augmented move, 7. Now we're going to go to diminished, D diminished 7. Cake. See what I'm saying? It's cake. Normally I should do this with my left hand, right? So D major. I got a note stuck. Hold on. Right. Major, minor, augmented at 7. D diminished 7. All right, and then I want to go to my dominant chord, D major, and I know this is the 7th, so I step back. I have a D7, and then I got my major 7. All right, D sus2. Oop. Okay, and knowing that I can take the 5th in that scale and drop it to the bottom, and I'll have my secret sauce chord, right? All right, and it's the same scenario. Taking an A, and I have a sus4, sus2, and both of those share the exact same secret sauce chord. And you guys heard these chords already. I think I demonstrated that yesterday. With the tritone. Right? Can I get a witness? In the key of D. Now, I told y'all I had a little idea that I written on a different type of tritone. Oh, I'm surprised I remember this. Let me see. What was the next move? Was it E flat? Let me see. Yeah, and then A. See, every chord I played already is in in this formula, literally. I'm just adding a bass line to it, right? And then the same thing I find in D, the 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1, then now, y'all remember this chord earlier? I know y'all recognize this chord. It gotta recognize the chord because I had played it earlier. Remember, this is in C scale. What? Anybody remember? The 5. It's just at the top now. And the E minor is the 3 chord. Right? Okay. And also remember, I had just kind of said it a minute ago about learning the major minor augmented, right? Major sharp 5, and you diminish. They do explain that in the Nashville system, which it will be in this situation, but under different key. Yeah. So anyway, in the D, that's the root, right? What am I doing, y'all? 1, 5, 7. Yeah, here it is. All right. And the first inversion up. Gotta get it with it. Yes. It's chords we already know. That's why we get to learn mixed matching chords, because you can take the 5 and you can take the 1 and put it on the bottom. And you have a C, well, without the bass line, you have a C major 9 chord. That's what creates the preaching chord in the key. Can I get it with it? And then they do an inversion. Right, do an inversion. Do an inversion. Second inversion. Yes, it's the C major 9 chord. Because you've taken the 5 in G, the 5 chord in G, and the 1 chord in C, and you put it on the bottom. And you hit your D bass. Ooh, Lord. Can I get it with this? Right? See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's where that's from. So you might hear this in second inversion. And then you just get Cash playing around with it. Perfect fourth, A perfect fourth, G perfect third. While you're holding down the second inversion of the C major 7. Or you can go to root. Or like I said, you can go and play this in first inversion. But in this case, you're doing the second inversion. That's what they get this movement from. I said this earlier, right? And it's a piece of the E minor chord. I know y'all can hear that. It's a piece of the E minor chord in that C major movement. Oh, yes. E minor. And then you put the C there, which is technically the 1 chord, right? Creating that major 7 chord. Unless you want to add the 9 in the scale to C, then you have the C major 9, giving you more sound, or flavor, if you will. Give yourself more sound. Right? Yeah, you're giving yourself more sounds, right? And that's what's up, yeah. And using that over the G major chord. I told you we was heading to that chord. I said earlier. And all you do is transposing. Now I'm gonna do my little movement that I did in the book the other day. I'm sorry. Transpose back again. Now the other day I stayed here in this chord. I stayed here. Then I just went to a different tritone. Go to the 5 and D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Hey. I told y'all what the chords was. You're transposing. And then bam. And then you're 6. I'm 5, 6, 5. 1, 1, 1. And I just went right to the same chord I played a minute ago and come out. And this time I'm gonna hit you with the same chord in the right hand Remember, I just changed the tritone from earlier. I was doing this, the E tritone. Now I'm hitting you with the F sharp tritone, causing me playing a -7 flat 5, flat 13. And then now it changes to me playing a major move, B flat major 7 flat 5. Oh. Da da. And this is interesting too, which is a -7 flat 5, 11. What? Yes, I use the F tritone. Bottom, you know, if the preacher preaching here, gotta get a bit of bottom. Oh Lord, bottom. I mean, if I wanted to do the chromatic move, I would just transpose. Let me see. Yeah, transpose back. But in this case, I stayed here. Da da. Gotta get it with it. They're gone. It's good. Ba ba ba. Listen, y'all. It's all discovery. I didn't plan this, y'all. I was like, oh man. See? Oh Lord. You never know what you're gonna come up with. Da da. You know. You never know. Change the tritone. You never know. You never know what you're gonna come up with. That's the thing. You know, my pedals on the, if I was on an organ, it'd be pedal up. F sharp like that. Ba, yeah. Ba, da, da, da. And then, you know, if I wanted to play that move again, or I can go to E, yeah, I'll go E up to, you know. See? No, it'll be F to F sharp. Well, maybe no bass line at all, actually. Except when I get to this. Actually, let's see, hold on. It would be D up, D. D to A flat, D flat to E flat. Yeah, yeah. Just depends on how you want to do it. It depends. Actually, D flat, let me see. Yeah, whatever bass line I'm gonna do is gonna be dope. I'm going major now. Or I can go sus4. Remember that move in the video? Remember that? Yeah, that twanging. Major 7 flat 5. I'll tell y'all. Remember the other one is this one. I'm sorry. What was I thinking? I forgot what I think. I forgot. Here it is. And then A or F. I forgot what I said. Yeah. F. So that'll be an F9 13. never know what's gonna come up. E flat, and then you can teach yourself how to play stuff. and then I'll probably whatever it is, that key I made the D. I'll find something to do right there. Let me see. How was I thinking? I'm thinking of a major move. Let me see how I do this. Yeah. I'll be thinking of some ideas. Picking up ideas by accident because I'm thinking of matching chords. Right? Mixing the major 7th move, you know, mixing a minor move, mixing a major move. You could take a major move, C major move. Actually, you could take a D minor move and go to C augmented. What? That's 7? Yeah, excuse me. D minor 13, 9 sharp 11. What? And Elder Devin did this thing in the song. Yeah. What? That was dope. So he did this thing on the organ. That's dope. What? 6, 7, walking it down. So, what keys is in? I forgot what keys is in. And when he's doing pedals, walking. Minor 9, okay, without the bass line, let's do all that. E flat minor 9. I was always wondering what chord I was playing actually, but I already knew I was playing the minor 9 chord. Alright, D flat add 2. Let me see. This is in the key of F sharp, so I better can't change the key signature. Change the key signature, buck. Change the key signature to F sharp. So, or G flat, doesn't matter, y'all. D sharp minor 9. Alright, C sharp at 2. Now chord is confused here. So let me add my 2 cents. So it recognizes this. It doesn't recognize this for some reason. So let's see what Meticulous says about it. Meticulous tell you what it might be. So Meticulous is gonna say this is a. That's what I thought. D minor 9 sharp 11. Dude. I don't know why Cordy couldn't figure this out. I wonder how come Cordy couldn't figure this out. Let's see. Okay, it picked up the 7, picked up the minor 9, but it couldn't get this one until I hit the 6. Or actually, yeah, the 6, the sharp 6. Wow. Until I hit the 13 or the 6. That's funny though, that's weird. So Cordy couldn't figure this out until I was here. D minor 9. The rest would have been, I would have figured this out. I would just wanted to see what ridiculous what to say. Because it was the same thing as I said earlier. I just moved to C major here, but then we just sharped in, went to the augmented chord. And then I have my 2 chord, which is the D minor, the 2 chord. So it's the C major chord, that was D minor 9, 11, which I knew that. So if I said D minor 9, 11, then all I'm doing is sharpening the 8, 9, 10, 11. Duh, I could have figured this out on my own. Sharp the 11. I'll just show you how bright I am, okay? I told you I don't know everything. So this end up being a D minor 9 sharp 11. And that's the 13 at the top. So D minor 13, 9, sharp 11. So he did this nice move. D flat, D sharp minor 9, C sharp at 2. Woo! And then he played this. Now I might be adding one extra note because of my thumb. Once I played extra notes, but this is a D minor 9 sharp 11. Sharp 11. I gotta figure that out on my own. And I might hit that note there, kind of, flavorizing. Yeah, just flavorizing it just a little bit. See, I'm flavorizing it. C sharp minor 9. Let me see how my left hand is doing that on the organ. And then I'm playing the E major 9. I told you there's so many ways of doing this, y'all. More than one way to play the major 9 chord. Let me see why I'm gonna hold that chord. Guess it's not gonna matter because he's just walking it up. I told you this was coming. I told y'all these chords he's doing are they're in the circle, but you gotta practice it in all 12 keys to understand that you can switch tritones with any given chord in any given key. So because he played the bass line, he put the F sharp with it. It's an F sharp 13. If you know your skill in the F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and back to the 1, right? So on the F sharp, we notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Continuation of the number system. We have the tritone, which is, this was the 6, 7, and half step back makes you do what? Exactly that. So there's that tritone I told y'all maybe 10 times, 10,000 times tonight already. You're gonna see that a lot. I can go down to D with it. And you have an E minor 11 flat 5 chord. So probably if I would have hit that F and come up, or actually half step back at my tritone. Because it's like, when he's doing the move, it's going like he's going 6, 7, 6, walking down with F sharp. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 to the 7, 6 out of the key scale, 5.5, 5 up, or y'all might call it flat something. And then let's see, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I might transpose that chord to D, that tritone up to it. Now that's me adding an idea. E sharp, E sharp 13, flat 9, transpose up, transpose up. I'm just transposing up. E, right? And E sharp. We normally would have said E flat. And all I did was transpose. So basically just a 13 flat 9 chord. E sharp, 13 sharp, flat 9. Transpose up. You know, I might, when I do this song, I might even do that. I have to remember that. Because it's the movement. Oh, it worked. Okay. I even might do that in the song. All right. Because he's just doing 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 up, 4 up, 4 up to the 5, 7, 1, 5, 3, 4. That's why he's holding chords, he's doing the move. Listen, every chord I'm doing is all in the theory process. So I don't have to have perfect pitch to figure out some of this stuff. Ba, 7, 1, 7, 1. Why he's holding that movement, walking over to the 3 to the 4. And he plays this a lot, this chord a lot, which is, I always wanted to know what it was. So D sharp minor 7, 11. All right, D sharp minor 7, sharp 11. If I'm in G flat, I would have said E flat, minor 7, 11. Okay. Okay, all right. And using, like I said, mixed max chord all day. Of course, we already know about the tritone. Mixed master chords again, right? We're using the minor move. Sometimes you use the major move. In this case, you use the minor move. But it's still a minor 9 chord, y'all. 2 different chords being applied at the same time. So this is say F sharp or G flat chord over C flat, D flat chord. And this time it'll be minor chord, B flat minor chord. You know, you have the first root position, the first inversion, and the second inversion. Oh, so over the F sharp major chord and C sharp major chord, or D flat major, or G flat major chord and D flat major chord, it's the same chord. It's still a major 9 chord. And if I go to B flat, it's already there, but I moved up over here. It's causing me to play the B flat minor move, even though I'm playing the exact same chord already. I got a note stuck. Okay. So F sharp or G flat major 9 chord. Now this makes me play F sharp or G flat major 7 until I hit you with the 9. Oh, why is it that I'm playing the 9 here? Because there it is, the 9. But as soon as I took my finger off the 9, it puts me into the 7th move, and all I'm doing is doubling up the 3. Oh. So now I want to duplicate what I did in the other move, just add the 9. And it becomes the same chord I had already just played here. Remember, there's the B flat, this is my F sharp. Oh. And there's my 9, which is the 2. Oh, but just to change the sound, why? The whole kind of sort of that same sound, sort of. But we just went from major to minor, major to minor, major, minor. Right? Minor, major, minor, major, or minor, major, minor, major, right? Right? You see? Okay. I know. You see what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, so when you start learning to play mixed match chords, then all the magic will start to happen. Then you hear all this stuff these other cats are doing. Oh. Major 9 flat 5. Now, I'm not going to tell you everything going to come to you, because it didn't come to me like that. And I had to sit here and kept messing with. But I'm just saying, these are the chords I hear cats be doing in this song, and I can go to another one and watch. You're gonna hear a repeat, a repeat of stuff that you already heard other cats doing. Same scenario. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear some similar stuff. It's like, oh, minor 9/11. Minor 9/11 again. I don't know what key. Oh, keep forgetting what mouse I'm on. I just put it back on. I think this is an E flat, y'all. And B flat 7. And back to the major 9 chord again. Which I told you could put the major 9 here too. The major 9 here. Oop, take my 13 off. The major 9. It can be voiced in so many different ways. Oh. Let me see it. Where we at? Alright, so yeah. Where am I at? I forgot where I went. Oh, okay, I was supposed to go here. Hold on, I lost my spot. What is it? Then, let me see. What was it? Teacher purpose on it, fair game. And then this part. Then he went here. Repeat chords. I told you. All the chords I played is a repeat a chord. I think that's where he went here. I think. Yeah. All right, and then. Let me see. Hold on. Right, that part. There. Right. And then. You repeating the chords. All right. That I already told you what they were. And then, all right. That major 7 flat 5. Yeah, that's wicked. All right, then. Okay, there you go. Repeating chords, right? So, yeah, fair game, YouTube. This is teaching purposes only. I do not own the rights to this music, so fair game. And then, let me see. Okay, so here he goes. Let me see. I think he's doing it here. Okay. Now, remember the voice here. Here it is. Now I can go with the major 9 move. Or the other one was, let me see. See? No. Hold on. See? My brain's going. See? Oh, here it goes. Here it is. Woo! Alright. It reminded me from earlier when he did this. He did this earlier. So I had to go back in my mind, like, wait a minute. Yeah. Remember this? Because he played this earlier. Alright. Or whatever he did. Alright, so that made me think about going back to that move he did. Okay, let me see the next. Fair game, fair game. So after he did that. Tritone. I told you if you didn't study your tritone, you wouldn't find this stuff, right? You're gonna find tritones in some of the mix here. He just being fancy-fying with it. So now earlier you did that move here, this one here earlier. So he's gonna fancy-fy this slightly, this move. And take you to the minor 9 move, or the minor 7, F minor 7, I think. Fair game, fair game.
I guess I'm gonna get this.
Yes, is it? Right? Then the little tritone move. That's it. Because he's gonna jump to that. Right, he's gonna jump to that move. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I might play for Marvin Sapp. When I figure out how to learn how to play the keyboard. That would be a trip. All right, then he do this thing. And then this is the sus4. And he's putting it down here. That is a trip how you did that. And then we can see the word. He's just using the minor 6, the major 6, and right back to the chord that he played from earlier, to the major 9 chord. I told you earlier, you're gonna come back to it. The E flat major 9 chord. Then here. Man, I don't know how to play this stuff, y'all. I'm terrible. And then using the tritone, using the 3rd again, the minor move, minor 3rd, and the minor 3rd. So instead of him using the full chord, he's using the 3rd. So, and I might be using this extra movement on the thumb. Coming back to it. Every move he doing, let's check, watch this, y'all. I told you what the chords were. The major 7, flat 5, sharp 5, all day. Remember this? Right. There's different ways to approach the move. My brain went to sleep. And so he's approaching it a little different. Because remember, 2 tritones create the diminished move. So I said, okay. So we just doing inversions of the chord movements here. Remember, it's just not one chord that you can put with that tritone, y'all. It's other chords that you can use. You can use the D or the E. You can use the F. If it works, F sharp and G flat. You can use the G, A flat, A, B flat. So he's using the in this case we're using the B flat. He's just doing inversions or cutting the chords or inversion, causing you to play a B flat. I mean, an F sharp or G flat major 7 flat 5, sharp 5, flat 5, sharp 5. I'm sorry. All right, but he's cutting the notes like this. Right, C major third, B flat major third. See, actually earlier I said C minor third, huh? Scratch that. C major third, and then B flat. We're using the minor third and the B flat. Oh, now he switch up. Comes back to it. And that's part of the B flat in my left hand. It's also part of the secret sauce chord. The secret sauce chord. You can go major move. You know, you can go to the secret sauce move right here. Right? F sharp or G flat major 7 flat 5. It's the same thing I'm doing right here. Is this set? You see? I'm moving the move or moving hand. All right, here I'm twanging this perfect 4 of G perfect 4, causing me to play the G minor 6 9 11, and making me end up the target chord is B flat major 9 flat 5. Right, I gotta get off here. And y'all already know what the chord is. Watch this. I told y'all what it was earlier. The minor 7 flat 5. One more time, right? Right. I told you it was well-known chords that our favorite musicians or top musicians or heavyweight musicians, whatever y'all want to call it, our favorite musicians out there doing that we can do that you can accidentally discover. Yeah, I accidentally came across it by accident. By accident. By accident, oops, all right. Yeah, y'all get the point. Y'all, I know y'all beginners musicians out there saying, "Oh man, I can't wait to get here," or you intermediate level music, "I can't wait to get this smashed stuff." So your minor 7 flat 5. I told y'all what is coming, and then we go to the minor 9 chord. So, let me see. Let me see. Is it? Yeah, F minor 9. I heard him do. Yeah. So, you know, you can play around with this, and then almost similar to that secret sauce, but and whatever you want. All right, so he saw the best in me. Back to the minor 9, major 9 chord. Fair game, fair game, fair game. Just teaching for you saw the best of me. Fair game, fair game. YouTube for the artists. They're just teaching lessons or learning lessons. Nothing to steal none of your information, whatever. It's nothing like that. So just teaching fair game, fair game, fair game. All right. So y'all listen here. I'm getting hungry. It's almost 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna go ahead and holler at the honey bunny. And so I catch y'all later. Peace and love and cornbread. I wanted to do more, and the thing is, I'm starting to learn that the more I keep coming in here, the more better I get at this doggone instrument. That I don't like it that much. Anyway, y'all know the story. The more, the better. All right. The more information I learn, the better I get at it. And there's all that other saying is the lack of information can make you or break you. So I'm sharing with my brothers and my sisters out there, or whoever wants to learn. Share this information with them. Share the video with them. Hit that like button if you already hadn't already done so, you guys. Thank you for the subscribing to my page. Beefing up my subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Put me out there on the street. Let's get up to 40,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. Because I'm sure some... Listen, y'all, I'm just getting heated up. I'm just getting warmed up. He's getting warmed up. Yeah. I'm just getting warmed up right now. Y'all ain't seen me get hot. Put it like that. Don't make me mad out there. If y'all make me mad, y'all know I'm about to go ham up in here. we gonna learn some whole lot of stuff. We gonna learn some of the stuff these pros are doing that they don't want to share it with us. And I'm not saying every musician out there is like that. But doggone it, we gonna learn this stuff. But doggone it. All right, thank you guys for coming by. For those who's come by, hang out with me for a little while. Excuse me. Let me go on over here and hang out with the honey bunny for a few. And I was about to say, the more you put into this, the more you get out of it. All right, that's what I was getting ready to say. The more you put in, the more you get out. I wasn't intending to be here this long, like I said. I was only going to be in here for at least an hour. So if this turned into a 5-6 hour practice thing, y'all got some goods. You guys got some goods out of me today. All right. So let me put my music books back over here in the corner, and my other music books. Whew, that was heavy, y'all. There's some heavy stuff in here, y'all. Some heavy stuff in here. I gotta go all through this stuff. These chords that I transcribed over the years since 2000. It's crazy, man. And I don't even know half the stuff in here. That's the craziest thing. So, I got some stuff to study on, and some stuff I'll share with y'all. But also, I'm gonna put this in my book. So, as soon as my book is finished, I'll let you guys know, and so y'all can support a bruh. Y'all can support your bruh. All right, peace of love and cornbread. Let me go in here because I'm getting hungry. I can hear my wife in here cooking up some stuff. Peace of love and cornbread.